Hates bullpen plays. Today we are making predictions on who will win the Sweet 16, Elite 8, Final Four, and the National Championship this year for the Women's NCAA tournament. So, not a lot of upsets this year so far. You can see the 1-4, 3-2. There's only been 2 5 seeds that have upset better 4 seeds, and then Duke upset Ohio State last week to my disliking, even though I don't like Ohio State. I just needed my bracket to stay as perfect as possible so I could get as high as I could on the leaderboard. And now my bracket is like top million, so whatever. But I can assure you that these picks will be A grade. So I'm using the ESPN Women's Tournament Challenge second chance bracket. The link will be down below, so make sure you go check that out, as well as the men's bracket, which I posted in my last video. You're going to want to check that out as well. The thumbnail was pretty good on that one. So here we go. Regional 1. South Carolina, Indiana. South Carolina, a perfect 34-0. They are just amazing. They destroy everyone they play. It's crazy. Indiana, they're a 4 seed. They don't really doing much. They're just a 4 seed, just sitting there in the women's bracket, which doesn't have many upsets, as you can see from this year. So far, actually. I don't know what's going to happen next, but I'm going to say South Carolina. They're the weapons they got. Dawn Staley, their coach, I mean, she just put together a fantastic team, does every year. And here we go, we got Oregon State, Notre Dame. It's the way the tournament's running this year. I don't like some upsets. I like some other upsets. And here I just don't see an upset going Notre Dame. I like their play. I like how they move the ball around. So I'm going to pick Notre Dame for this one. We got Regional 2, Iowa, Hawkeyes, Colorado, Buffaloes. Buffaloes put up a fight last week against KSU, beating them by about 15 or something like that. Iowa, I got Caitlin Clark. And I think that Iowa will not have a difficult time beating Colorado at all. I think the 1 seed stay perfect here in Regional 1 and number 2. For this LSU and UCLA game, I like UCLA. I liked them last week. I don't like them this week at all. I feel like LSU has a lot more weapons. They should be a 2 seed. LSU should be a 3 seed. I don't care what their record is. LSU just has shown that they are a 2 seed. Not because of last year. I really didn't care about last year. My bracket did. Meh. Whatever, though. We got Regional 4, Texas, Gonzaga. Texas 1 seed. Gonzaga beat whoever they beat last week. I wasn't sure. Beat another 5 seed. That's what happens every time. Texas, they're 1 seed. They play good. I've just seen their play. They move quick. I just like Texas in this one. NC State and Stanford. Stanford has shown that they can be an Elite 8 team every single year. NC State, though, they came off last week with a really nice one. But I feel like Stanford does have the edge in this one. I feel like they're going to go ahead and just take this one away. USC and Baylor. USC is probably my least favorite 1 seed out of all of them. They're just not a team I would like to watch, really. Baylor, they won last week, so what? But I think USC just gets it done in this one, barely. Yeah, UConn and Duke. Duke last week got the win against Ohio State by a lot. They were actually losing, and then they came back. Whatever. So in this one, UConn, I feel like Paige Becker, that team is stacked. They record-wise and just what they've shown wise this year, they should be a 2 seed as well as LSU. So back up to the top with South Carolina, Notre Dame. I don't know where I'm going with this one. South Carolina does everything. They just do good everything right. They're just really aggressive. That's why they just dominate. Other teams can't put up with all the aggressiveness that the Gamecocks pull. So there you have it. South Carolina takes the cake on that one. LSU and Iowa. This one is probably going to be, if this happens, my favorite Elite 8 game to watch. I would pay big money to see both these teams play the Hawkeyes and the Tigers. But in this one, I think LSU just overpowers Iowa, and LSU gets the job done. There's another upset. Back down here, Regional 4, Stanford and Texas. Again, Stanford, they've shown they can be an Elite 8 team. A couple years ago, or 2 or 3, they were in the Final Four, and I feel like they're going to go again. So there's another upset, another 1 seed in the books. And then USC and UConn. Like USC's good, but I think UConn's just better. They just beat everyone, and then there's some wins that they kind of just have to, they can't get, so they haven't. Final Four: Cleveland, Ohio, April 5th. We got Stanford, South Carolina. South Carolina just dominates. I feel like they're so tough to beat. So they have South Carolina will go play in the national championship back-to-back years. Final Four: LSU and UConn. This is another big game. Probably not as big as the Iowa one because, both those teams can just play and play and play. So LSU, UConn. To my better judgment, I'm going to go LSU back-to-back, but I feel like this year UConn is going to show up and they're going to play. UConn's going to play, but I think South Carolina, in the end, it's kind of like the public just said, go ahead. I just took the public's bracket, but this is what I think. I could have wrong picks, could have right picks. Hopefully they're all right. I think they all be right. That's why I'm posting a video, because I think they'll all be right. But it's 50-50 shot, most likely. This is what happens. Put tiebreaker in. Last year, I don't know what it was, like 102 to 85 or something like that. They murdered them. So, I'm going to go again, like 156 on this one. Submit, and there's my national championship. South Carolina. I'm trying not to be biased, but it's just the record-wise, the aggressiveness-wise. That's why I'm picking South Carolina to win. North Carolina's for men's. North Carolina didn't go that far. They lost to someone. I think it was USC, but whatever. But the point is, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'll make sure to drop the link below, as well as the men's tournament bracket, and my other video is also, for the men's one, also posted, so make sure to go check that out as well. Thanks for watching, and tune in for my Final Four stat line and predictions in a few days. Thanks for watching.